Okay, to get credit for tonight's homework, I'm going to have you write down all this work best you can on a separate piece of paper and then write down the 6 secret words. Here we go. Number of solutions. Again, from a graph, you need to know that if it's touching overlapping lines like that, that would be infinite overlapping lines, infinite solutions. Intersecting lines, one solution, one solution. Parallel lines, never touch, no solutions to that one. The first word is I. I. Alright, the next problems, they're having you compare not graphs, but 2 equations and seeing how many solutions. So this first one is solved for y. The y equals negative 2x plus 3. But the 2x plus y equals 4 is not solved for y. So I'm going to take that top equation, leaving that bottom one alone because it's already solved for y. Take that top equation and in one step get rid of that 2x, minus 2x on both sides to get that y by itself. So minus 2x will eliminate that 2x. Cancel, bring down the y, the equal, the negative 2x plus 4. Remember never to combine those. Those are unlike terms. Just write them next to each other in slope-intercept form. And then 2 lines with the same number in front of x, same slope, but different y-intercepts. Make this parallel lines, touching at the same y-intercept and the same over 1 down 2, but the other one's touching at a different y-intercept over 1 down 2, both over 1 down 2 forever, never touching, parallel lines. The second word is can. Alright, next 2. These ones have you write equations and then use them to answer the questions. For a table, you get the equation by finding the slope, which is the rate of change in these numbers, and compare that with the y-intercept number, the 0 term. So my equation, negative 5x, the negative 5 number going down by 5, and then the 0, 2 number, the y-intercept. That is the equation for that table. For my line, the equation has a y-intercept of 3 and looks like over 2 down 3 for my slope. Right 2 down 3, right 2 down 3. I'm sorry, right 2 down 5. If I put those two together, y equals negative 5 halves x plus that 3. So now I can compare. This says which one has the greater y-intercept? That would be the graph with a y-intercept of 3. That's an easy one. The graph, or function number 2. The second one says which one has a greater rate of change, and that one you're looking at these numbers in front of x. This one's a little closer, harder to tell, because negative 5 as slope is negative 5 over 1, and then compared to negative 5 over 2, you need to know that negative 5 over 1 is a steeper line. Going over just one box before you cut down 5 will give you a steeper line than a line going over 2 before you cut down that same number 5. Steeper, less steep. The steeper the line, the greater the rate of change. So this one, the table has the greater rate of change. It has a steeper slope. The third word is study. Study. Alright, last problem for this is writing equations again from a graph and from a table and using that to answer the questions. So for this graph, it has a y-intercept of 9. It has a slope of over 1 up 3 for this table. So if I put those together, with that y-intercept of 9 and my slope of 3 over 1 up 3, the equation for that country graph is 3x plus 9, where $3 is how much per ride and $9 is the base term, or how much you're spending after riding 0 rides, or how much you're spending to get in. This one, the y-intercept of 6, adding by 4. So if I put those together with my slope of 4 and my y-intercept of 6, I get y equals 4x plus 6, where you can see the state fare is $4 per ride and $6 to get in, and the county fare is $3 per ride, $9 to get in. So now my questions. It costs $4 more to get into the county fare than the state fare. Costs $9, $6. That is false. If it would have said $3 more, that would have been good, but that one is false. So $4 more to get into the county fair than the state fair, that would definitely be false. It's only $3 more to get into the county fair. This one says 4 rides for each lady. Kaylee will spend $1 less. So at 4 rides, Kaylee spent $21. Riley at 4 rides has spent $22. That is $1 less than Riley. 21 is $1 less than Riley. That is true. When Kaylee and Riley have gone on 3 rides, they have spent the same amount. 3 rides, 18. 3 rides, 18. So you can see that is true. And then $10 per ride, that is false. That 10 and 1, don't fall for that. It's not $10 for every 1 ride, because this has a y-intercept and is not proportional. Can't use those numbers. This is $4 per ride. So that one is false. Alright, now what I'd like you to do is write down these problems from today's packet here. Here we go. The 4th word is the. 2 more words to go. Alright, so for this, again, I would like you to write these down on a separate piece of paper. This one says a cheetah running 50-second mark. That means go over to 50, find 50 seconds, go up to that line, and when you hit it, go straight over. And I could see this is barely lower at 50 seconds, just below 10 miles an hour. So I would say maybe 8 miles an hour. And then at 10 seconds, hit that line 10 miles an hour. So that one is false. So 50-second mark, go over to 50. Go up to the line till you hit it, and then when you hit it, look over at the Y number. That's your speed, 8 miles, just below 10. For this one, go up to 10 miles an hour, false. The cheetah increased its speed for 35 seconds. This is maintaining its speed, increasing, decreasing. I could see this spot, it was increasing 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 seconds. So that is false. This saying it increased for 35, but really it's only 30 for this graph. The cheetah's speed is constant for 10 seconds. You can see right here, 10 seconds straight. That is good. This one, cheetah spent more time decreasing than increasing. So let's see. Decreasing, spent 1, 5, 10, 15 seconds going down. But then increasing 5, 10, 15, 20, 20, 30 seconds. So that is a false statement too. All right, 3rd one. Let's do this one right here. Again, to get full credit, write this separate piece of paper. Good luck. But again, these are the bad choices. The 5th word is right. Right. Okay, for these, you want to match the graph with this information, starting off with increasing speed for 10 seconds. I could see they're both increasing, and I could see they're both increasing for 10 seconds, so I can't tell the correct one just from that one. She slows down for 15 seconds. This graph, after increasing for 10, looks like it's going down 5, 10, 15, 20. So because it's going down 20 seconds, where this one is really going down that 15 seconds, that makes this one bad. But here we go. Increasing for 10 seconds. Yep. Decreasing 15 seconds. 10 seconds, same speed, and then you can see this last decreasing part was 15 seconds long. So know that. And then the last one, and the last word coming, are these ones. I want you to draw this best you can. But again, you're looking for the input numbers. Focus on those. Don't even look at the output numbers. Look for the input number that has 2 arrows coming out of it. 1 arrow, 1, 1, 1. All these have just 1 arrow, 1 arrow. But when I look at this guy right here, that 1 has 2 arrows shooting out of it. That's what makes this a non-function. Cannot have a number 1 input pointing to 2 different outputs. So that one is not a function. The sixth word is y. Y. Or way, I'm sorry. Way, not y. Way. Good luck.